In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to defeat Commander Honglan in Wuchang Fallen Feathers. This boss is absolutely a menace, and it's the first skill check that you're going to face in this game. Let's get right into it. Going down with the weapon, I'm using the Longsword. I'm using the Cloudfrost Edge, and it's currently +3. In terms of discipline, I don't use the blink kick. I actually use sword counter. The commander does a lot of sword attacks that you can actually counter and knock her off balance so you can get some attacks in, which is going to be very crucial in this fight. So you want to make sure that you have this discipline on there. All right. And then going into the armor, I'm wearing the centipede hood, the soul ritual robe, Hyatt bracers, and the draconic resurgence. I was just kind of basically reducing my slash resistance on her. Then for the pendants, I'm using the gourd pendant, which reduces damage taken while below a certain HP threshold. The twin infant pendant, which increases stamina recovery speed, which is very important. Stamina is so important, dodging and attacking. And then this last slot, you can put whatever you want. I didn't have that many good pendants at the time, so I just had this jade pendant, which increases your burn resistance. And in terms of spells, I was using the Echo of Lu Bingzang, which is like a spear that you jump up in the air and you throw it at her. And this was cool, is like leap and throw a spear, dealing feathering damage, can trigger alacrity if you're attacked while casting. So that means when you land and try to attack you, you'll do an automatic dodge. For items, I was using the vase, of course, my temperance. You're going to need to use the temperance. I'm going to show you what you need to put on there. You could probably put an additional heal here, and then the steamy bunny bun for additional heals. So I fought this boss for a while, and she was really tough, so I'm making this guide to help other people so they don't have to go through the same pain. So if I suggest this other one, I would put another healing item, which would probably be like these health pills, because the gourd heals very slow in this game. So if you can pop off some heals that are a lot faster, is going to come in clutch. Going into the skill tree, like I said, this is for people that like using the longsword. Basically went down the skill tree, went all the way down here, increased my strength of my longsword, and then made it over here. This is the most important part. You got to get over here. So this is sword counter. So getting sword counter is not enough, because I raise the blade to block the enemy's attack, block at the perfect moment to deflect the attack instead, and deflect blocking the enemy's weapon at the perfect time deflects the enemy's move fully. So that's cool, but you really need these two adjacent nodes right here. So this one right here, sword counter variant 1. This one is blocking the enemy's weapon at the perfect time deflects the enemy's move fully. So you see how it knocks back? And then this one, variant 2, allows you to do a counter after the fact. So attacks with sword counter enables you to launch a counter attack. You see? So when you do the counter, you can follow up with your own attack after. That's going to be your bread and butter, especially in the first phase of the Commander Honglan fight. So that one's really important. So if you can make sure you get yourself that sword counter, is going to help you tremendously. Then you can, focus on getting more vitality to get some more health. And then in terms of the heals, you want to go on the left side. You want to get more heals on your gourd, right? Increase your charges for your gourd. Increase how much health you get from each gourd sip. But right here, this is where the temperance comes into play. So you want to get to the energetic node and then work your way down, right? And once you get this Furious Skyborn, right here is the node that you want to get. Bone Needle Leech. So this temperance thing, when you activate it, use via temperance to endow your weapon with the ability to leech health from enemies. And this is super clutch. So when you're able to attack Commander Honglan, you're going to be able to get your health back. And she hits really hard, and she's going to try to combo you and chunk you through your attacks. So this way you can trade her and get your health back. And if you do charge heavies, you'll be able to heal without having to use your gourd. Because your gourd is literally like a death sentence in this fight. She's reading input, so she's going to try to hit you every time you try to heal. So being able to heal just by attacking is going to be super clutch. So the sword counter and then the leech are basically the most important things. And then everything else is just personal preference. All right. So that's the skills. So then going back to the weapon, if you go to Benediction, I'm going to show you what I have on my weapon. I didn't use my secondary weapon. I only used this first Cloudfrost Edge +3. But if you look at what I have equipped on the first slot, I have Oshi Rising Defense. While below a certain health threshold, you gain increased defense against slashing, blunt, and stab attacks. So that's when I'm really low and she's hitting me, she won't do as much damage. The next one, I have Memory Shang Backstab Rejuvenation. Backstabs recover a small amount of health. So this goes back with the temperance and the healing. The leech, this synergizes really well with that. And then the last one I do increases potency of counter moves. So this goes ahead and synergizes with our parry and then our follow-up counter attacks that we do. So when you fight her, you're gonna, in phase 1, you're gonna basically be looking out for her when she draws her sword and do the counter. So you're gonna basically raise your sword, and when you time it, you'll parry it. And me personally, I rebound my attack, my skill for my sword, to L1 or LB on Xbox, because it just feels more natural than pressing the trigger. So I actually swapped those around, so I pulled it up and I'm able to time that. But before, and then yeah, so you just do that. You start off the fight, you put your temper, so you have life steal in the first phase. You parry, you attack and get your health back. And then phase 2, she's gonna start shooting projectiles and really cheating. That's where you're gonna start countering and just dodging all of her projectiles, preferably to the left, and then use your heals as needed, especially the bunny heals, to get those heals off and go from there. That's a little bit of strategy, and here's the gameplay. For this fight, I was level 31 and the recommended level was level 35. Dead. Heal. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead. Ew! I'm on the wrong item. I'm trying to get up, ma'am. Heal. Heal. What? That's it. Yes! We are done. 2 minutes before 3 a.m. Kill her now. Woo! Cheating. You just don't heal. If you don't heal when she wants you to, you beat her. Finally. Oh my gosh, guys. I love this game. 3 a.m.